my name is Ethan and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you my LEGO Stranger Things Season 1 custom LEGO minifigures. Now, two notes that I need to leave for the video is that all of the kids, at least the younger kids, have short legs, not the movable mid legs that were introduced in the LEGO Harry Potter collectible minifigure series, because I just don't own enough of those in all different colors, so I just decided to use short legs for an alternate decision right now. And this is for people that currently cannot afford the LEGO Stranger Things set, because it is $200 and it's easy to make some Pickles customs if you have certain sets. And also do keep in mind that these are all reused pieces as they are Pickles customs. So now let's go ahead and get right into it. First off is Chief Jim Homper. I used tan legs. I used some dark tan legs, I believe. And I used this torso from the LEGO Ninjago movie because this is the closest I have to a sheriff's torso. I don't really have a tan sheriff torso in my collection. If you have one that's close enough, I say use that. I used the face from the Infinity War Captain America, which I think is really accurate, but I think the one in the set may be a little bit more accurate because he doesn't have some of his beard on the side of his face. And then I used the hat from the Cowboy Rex from the LEGO Movie 2 collectible minifigure series, because I really like the hair on the back and on the sides, and it really works well. Even though it is blue, it does have some brown. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this custom, except for the torso, of course. Next up is Joyce Byers, the mom of Will Byers. I used the legs from Gamora from the Avengers Infinity War set. I used the torso from Owen Grady from the LEGO Jurassic World line, except I swapped it out with some dark brown hands to represent her brown jacket that she does wear in most of the show. The blue torso is, it's okay, but this is the closest I have in my collection, and I know a lot of you may have Owen Grady. And then I used the arms from Groot or any other minifigure that has brown arms. Then I used the face from one of the trackers from the Jurassic World line. I think that looks really accurate for a Pickles custom, and the one on the back looks like she's screaming through the telephone, and I think it just looks super accurate, and I'm really happy with that. And then I used the hair from Hermione from the Harry Potter series. Next up is Jonathan Byers. I'm really happy with how this custom turned out. I used the hair piece from Marty McFly, which I think works somewhat well. He does kind of have some shaggier hair, but that's the closest I could get, and I think it works well enough. Then I used the head from Bruce Banner from the Infinity War line, because this face looks pretty worn down. It's kind of looking older. Although Jonathan is still kind of like a teenager, he still is in high school and stuff. He is a pretty stressed out dude in season 1, so I thought it worked well, although the alternate face doesn't work at all. I used the torso from the Harry Potter line. Then I used the legs from Owen Grady. You can swap out the other leg right here and the leg right here just to have some plain navy blue legs, but I like the belt there, and you can cover it up with the camera, which this is just a basic LEGO camera with one of the translucent clear tiles. Next up is Will Byers. I used the torso from Marty McFly. Then I used the face from Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. And then I used the hair piece that comes as a double hair piece with Mad-Eye Moody from the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. Next is Dustin. I used Edna Mode's torso but flipped around because that's the closest dark blue jacket kind of design I could get. I used the face from Scott Lang Ant-Man. I think it looks a little bit too old, but I think that's the closest I could get. I used the hair from Rex Dangervest from the LEGO Movie 2 to kind of represent his shaggy curly hair. And then I used the hat from Huey from the Disney Series 2 collectible minifigure series and just put some tape on top and then just squished it on. And I think it looks somewhat well. Maybe if you push it down a bit it looks better. But of course the hat is a big problem, but I think it turned out somewhat well. Next is Lucas. I used the torso from Star-Lord from the Infinity War line, and then I used the hands and head from Dean Thomas from the LEGO Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. I gave him the slingshot from Dewey from the LEGO Disney Series 2, and I used Finn's hair. And if you do have the cyborg head in your collection with the giant smile that's similar to this one, I'd recommend using that one as well. Next up we have Mike Wheeler. I used the torso from the LEGO Harry Potter Aragog's Lair set. I used the face from Marty McFly, and I used the hairpiece from Bruce Banner from the LEGO Infinity War line for Marvel. And I think that hairpiece works really well with this head, and I think it looks a lot like him. Same with the torso. I think the torso is very accurate because he does have a blue jacket in the movie. And then I also just gave him one of the walkie-talkies. Our final minifigure is 11. I gave her some dark blue arms, and then Mad Eye Moody's torso flipped around because she does have like a pink shirt with a blue jacket over it in the show, but sadly I couldn't find like a really light pink torso that looked accurate enough, so I think this is as accurate as I could get, and it does have a darker tone that it does have in the show. Now I think I did a somewhat good job of making it look like a dark blue jacket over it with the blue arms. Then I used the face from Black Widow from the Lego Marvel Superheroes Infinity War line, and then I used Dean Thomas's hair, which is Finn's hair, in a brown color. And I'm really happy with how the face and the hair turned out. I think it looks the best I could do for 11 for my collection. So there you guys all have it. There's all 8 of my custom Lego Stranger Things Season 1 Lego minifigures. I did miss out on some characters to make, such as Steve Harrington, Nancy, and the Demogorgon. Obviously the Demogorgon is extremely hard to make, and then Nancy and Steve, I just don't have any of the other pieces that would really work for them, so I just simply wasn't able to make them. But if I do eventually get the pieces, I will make them for a video. So I hope you guys did enjoy these figures. If you did, please sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, and have a great day.